Dude, this game is a classic. I was just looking for a random game to play to record because I should get my thing off the screen. Um I need to record a video today, right? So I'm like, oh, let me look for a video to record. And I was like, I'll just do something quick. And I come across this game. I'm like, this game is awesome. I used to play this all the time. There's actually a bunch of these like Spider-Man 2D approximation games where it's like, oh, you're swinging, and it's fucking awesome. These are the most fun kinds of like ragdoll physics games to me. Like, you know, Goat Simulator is fun, but this is like the whole vibe here is we're going fast, we're using a ton of momentum, and it's kind of awesome, and I really like it. So today we're playing Hanger by Christian Osman. So thank you, Christian, for don't always trust the rope. It's experimental. I'm guessing the blue ones it doesn't go to. Java update available. Java update available, guys. Sure. Pusher. Oh, we gotta push this. I like how we're a different guy each time. Like, we got different clothes and shit. The backgrounds are kind of funky. It is literally just a gradient from yellow to black. Black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little, you know? But there also seems to be a score. I haven't been reading the, like, end screen. I assume that no small part of that score is the speed. Usually speed is a pretty important factor in games like these, because like the replayability of Flash games, they're usually pretty short. The replayability of Flash games often comes from how quickly you do it. But I saw one of them was like ropes used. I would love to see like a minimum ropes, either like speedrun or task. That sounds really funny. Yeah, it seems like when you have like a lot of speed, it is hard to use it without slamming yourself into the roof. I don't know if I need to be pressing like the spacebar faster or what. Wait, can I climb walls? I guess I could. Like, it makes sense that I could do that. Here we go. Booyah. Okay, that was pretty bad. Here we go. Oh, I got the edge. Here we go. Over the city. Oh. You ever think... I know that Spider-Man's, like, several times stronger than an actual human. Like, that's his whole thing, is he's got the strength of, like, 100 guys or something. But, okay, that is not in the right place. But we'll just run with it. Do you ever think, like... What if Spider-Man just went a little too fast one time? That would be pretty bad. He would probably... die, and that would suck. Spider-Man dying is like probably one of the worst things that could happen to him. Honestly, one of the worst things that could happen to the world, because he does save the world in some of the comics. I guess mostly it's like local threats, but I need to read like some old Spider-Man comics, because was he just like stopping petty theft and stuff? Like, I know they had Green Goblin and stuff, but not every issue can be like a Green Goblin level threat, right? Like, if you're gonna write a comic every week, sometimes it's just gonna be like a dude. And like in movies and stuff, we see Spider-Man stopping petty theft, and it's like, yeah, this is just, he patrols. He's like a vigilante and he patrols. But like, how much do you think he's like interfering with local law enforcement, and he's actually like, you know, catching the petty thief, which, you know, the police could do. They probably don't want Spider-Man doing that. I think it sets a bad precedent that like, if you're a superpowered guy, you can just replace the police, right? That probably isn't the kind of precedent that law enforcement wants to set. I mean, I would think, like, imagine Green Goblin was like, no, I'm a good guy, I'm gonna stop all the villains. And then you trust, okay, we got Spider-Man, we got Green Goblin, they're all doing their stuff. Like, we don't really need the police that much. And to be fair, you don't, right? But just for the sake of this hypothetical, we're imagining the Marvel Cinematic Universe and not like real life. So we got all these, like, essentially superpowered vigilantes, which is already, like, that is a nightmare sentence to begin with. We got all these, like, superpowered vigilantes, and they're replacing local law enforcement. And it's like every criminal is now subject to, like, you might get wrapped up by Spider-Man and it's not clear. It's not exactly clear when you're going to be freed, right? Because that stuff is strong. The webs are strong. I mean, they can hold his entire body weight when he's moving at hundreds of miles an hour. Like, they're strong ass webs. We don't know when you're gonna get out. Nobody can really save you. You just gotta wait till they, like, dissolve, I guess. Or maybe someone can cut you out. It seems kind of miserable, right? I would rather be arrested by the police than, like, get beat up by Spider-Man. Like, here's the thing, we know that Spider-Man pulls his punches. There was, like, that Doc Ock comic where Doc Ock became Spider-Man or whatever, and he realized that Spider-Man is hench as fuck, and he's always pulling his punches. But, like, even if he's pulling his punches, like, it cannot feel good to get punched by Spider-Man. Like, that could kill a guy. I know the whole thing is, like, Spider-Man doesn't kill people, but, like, have you seen the shit he does to people? He combos them. He punches them. He kicks them. He's got strong-ass legs. You know, he like, human catapults himself into people. There's no way you can survive that. It would be like this. It would be like how easily I'm falling apart here.